Oh shit. Okay. Um, I am now realizing, fuck me. I don't have a thing that's just straight up just webcam. I need to do that. I need to set up like a full screen webcam scene. Uh, maybe I can't do that. Cool. Then I guess I'll just. I guess since I can't do that, I will just remove and yes, and we'll return on webcam, and we'll turn off display capture, and we will size the webcam up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna do this. This. Fucking bitchin'. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you full screen there, and then we're gonna half and half you fuckers over here. Okay. Cool. And now we're gonna try this microphone to see if this is gonna fucking be worth a shit. It was set to be on this one. There we go. Handheld. Okay. Okay. All right. No, it sounds pretty all right. All right. No, it sounds pretty all right. All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna fuck around with everything, make sure everything's all set up how I want it, in a good orientation. Yeah, I know it's a fucking mess, but frankly, I don't give a shit. Let me tilt it up a little bit, so that way looks a little better, right? Yeah. So it's like this, you know. You know how it is. Honestly, I probably could have just if they weren't dead, I could have just connected my Bluetooth shit, my earbud things to my computer and just used it like that. But fuck it, we're here, you know. What's up, guys? Time Lord Gaming, or Time LG, TLG, Time, whatever you want to call me. I don't really give a shit. We're really just. This is just bootlegged, or this is just jerry rigged to shit. I got cables all over the floor. Thankfully, you guys can't see them, and I got cups from my dinner last night still on my desk because I just got home from work about 15, 20 minutes ago. Probably about that, you know. No reason. I haven't showered yet because someone was already in the shower and I didn't feel like waiting. Plus, I gotta go to work. I gotta go into work tomorrow anyway. So why even bother to? Why even bother? You know, why even bother shower? Why do we shower? Who are we trying to impress? Other people? Fuck them. But so I got something in. I got something delivered to me at work because I get most of my packages delivered to my work because, I interact with the UPS guy often. I know that he doesn't just toss around the packages. So whenever I get something that's, if it's, if I'm just getting in, like, if I'm just going to order, like, some batteries online, then it doesn't really matter. I'll just have that shipped here. But, whenever I get something expensive, like if I'm getting, like, a book, a book that I really, that wasn't cheap, or like something that isn't cheap. Like whenever I ordered my, well, it's not here, but whenever I ordered my Xbox, I had it delivered to work. When I ordered my custom Xbox controller that has a real sticky trigger now, all of us, so I don't really use it anymore, but it still looks nice, so I can still put it on display. I had that shipped to my work. We're doing things a little differently. I got my webcam on the tripod that I have for my Polaroid camera because it has an adapter and it works. So fuck it, and I'll probably end up doing something better with this whole webcam setup once I start making a little. Once I get some other things situated first with my setup, I plan on getting a new webcam for sure. Definitely, that's definitely on the list. In case anyone's asking where this amazing audio quality is coming from, it's coming from the Rock Band 4 USB microphone, because it was the best thing I had, because I don't feel like holding that up, and I don't feel like fucking with the cable because the cable's already a little fucked up. And I also am planning on getting a new microphone. I'm getting a Fine whatever one. I'm planning on getting the Elgato low profile mic arm. I'm getting a vertical monitor mount, so this monitor will be up here. Next time I mounted my sound bar, and all this is stuff that none of you guys have ever seen because the camera's always been right here facing this way. So this is the first time that the camera's this way. I've got some stuff. I got my Google Home, some stuff from my fiance, my Mr. Raffle Waffles, the house poster, number 32 out of, I think it was 1,000, signed, because I am a loser. I'm a virgin. Yeah, I got the TV with the chat on it, even though, no one's ever in here, so it doesn't really matter. And it's just kind of a little short room tour before we get into to what I got delivered to my work, or more of a desk tour. I've got the PS5, I've got the external hard drive sitting on top of it, and I've got the Guitar Hero Live guitar dongle sitting on top of that, because I'm cool. I've got a little PlayStation 4 controller light that lights up. I don't go outside much. I've got some Borderlands face masks from whenever the pandemic started, and Borderlands sold some face masks. Terrible quality. They're just flat, flimsy, like they don't conform to your face. They basically were. If you tried to actually use them, it was a terrible experience. I would know because I tried to use them. I got some alcohol. I got my current my ongoing book collection, books, manga, because it's the only thing I can have the attention span to read anymore. I used to read a lot whenever I was in elementary school. I read Harry Potter and whatnot. I love Harry Potter. From a book fair, I think it was like 3rd, 4th grade. I had my mom and dad. They bought me the entire box set, and I fucking read them all in like across 2 school years, because I read a lot, and because it was more fun for me than doing homework, because I did not do that shit. Fuck it. That's why I'm not in college, and I'm working my ass off, because I would fail, and that'd be a waste of my money and time and self-esteem. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I've got some manga. I got volumes 1 through 4 of the hardcovers of JoJo Part 5, because that's my favorite. That's my favorite part. I've got 1 volume from Part 2, which is probably I'd say it's my 3rd favorite part. I think my 2nd favorite part is definitely Part 4. I've got volume 1 of this hardcover for Fullmetal Alchemist. Fullmetal Alchemist is alright. It's pretty cool. I just thought the book, like the hardcover, was super cool, so I was like, fuck yeah. I got the Death Note short stories thing. I don't have actual Death Note yet. I do want to get it. I want to get the black editions. I've got right here volumes 1 through 6 of Chainsaw Man, with 7 through 11 right here, because I haven't read those yet. I've got volume 4 of 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, which is the sequel to Seven Deadly Sins, which I've got the first box set right here. I'm planning on getting the others so I can get all the posters. I've got the first three for Four Nights. I've got Original Sins, the like little side story thing. I've got the first 3 volumes of Spy Family, which is fucking great. The anime, also great. The English dub of the anime as well, because I've seen both, the Japanese and the English dub. Awesome. Fucking top tier. Now, I know this the title for this. It says that it's the review of the Xbox mini fridge, but this is just how I do things. I do things live. I do them raw. I don't know how to edit. I would like to learn, but I don't really have the time or the desire. So this is how I do things. I kind of just talk, and I go over the kind of stuff that I like to, to talk about in the way that I like to talk about them, at the speed that I like to talk about them. And I usually do all that. I usually do it all at the same time while drinking, which is has alcohol in it from yesterday, 'cause loser. Yep, and then down here I've got 1 and 2 of One Punch Man, both volumes, because I don't think there's going to be a third volume of this. The Deadpool Samurai series, which is really good. I honestly, like, even if you're like someone who's like, oh, I don't like Marvel, I don't like comics and whatnot, but you like manga, read it, because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. All Might shows up. They reference a bunch of other shonen, because it was done with Shonen Jump, so they reference a lot of Shonen Jump. Wow, yeah, they weren't wrong. These things do yellow, because I bought these from the store, and those are yellowing. But those are pretty old. I've got Volume 1 of Blue Exorcist, which I really liked. Volume 1 of My Hero Academia, because it was popular, and I was like, oh, I'll buy My Hero Academia. I don't really care about My Hero that much. The first 2 volumes of Kaiju number 8, which is a good series. I just haven't managed to find a copy of Volume 3 yet, because it just came out like a couple days ago or something like that. Volume 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, because my fiance's best friend recommended it, so I got the first volume. I read it. It's pretty good, but it's not better to me than the other series that I'm reading, so I'm waiting till I finish some of that before I really buy more. Although I'm kind of somebody's selling like a bulk of like the first 6 volumes on a website for like $35, which is like that's like half the price that it would cost you to buy them all individually. And even though I've already got the first volume, I don't really care. I can give that to someone, I can give that to someone, trade it in somewhere, like, at the local bookstore that takes trade-ins. I've got Volume 1 of Plunderer, which is really good. I really like it. I have at the Barnes and Noble that I go to, and at the other bookstore that I go to, neither of them, the other bookstore, the one that's closer locally, doesn't like. That's where I got that one from, and it was literally the only copy, and I've never seen Plunderer there again. I've never seen a single copy of anything Plunderer. Then I've got some comics. I've got Deadpool Illustrated, Deadpool Axis, and then I've got the first 2 Omni books for The Boys, which is pretty good. People say, no, don't read the comics. Just watch the show. Don't read the comics. The comics are terrible. Blah blah blah. The comics aren't that bad. They're pretty good. It's obvious. They're very obviously a product of their time. They're definitely, you can tell that it's a product of the time that they were made and came out. I just realized, because I don't have any music playing, there's really no reason for me to have these on, because it doesn't really do anything for me. So I'm gonna take them off. But yeah, it's good. It's a good read. But to move on to the point of this video and shit, or this live stream, to show you guys what it is that what I got. It's well, I should probably, okay, wait, let me move my Forza Xbox controller that I actually use, because it's not fucked up. Move the juices out of the way. I think I'm gonna put the mic down, and I'm gonna go grab a wet rag and wipe down. I just want to do a quick wipe down of this area of my desk before I put the box up here, and try to set this thing up and stuff, so that way it doesn't. I don't want to fuck it up whenever I just got it. Because it was like $100. So yeah. So I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna mute it, and I'll be right back. All right, so I got a rag for wiping and a rag for drying. So we're gonna do this live before I grab the box and put it up here and shit. You know, we're just gonna swipe everything right onto the carpet, and I'll vacuum it probably tomorrow after I get. I'll probably vacuum it whenever I get home from work because I just I'm gonna do this. Probably do another little short stream where I talk about some other shit that's going on. I need to throw that away. I thought I had lost it, but I guess not. And now it fell on the floor. So yeah, that's that. That's a thing, all right. That's on the floor now as well. Get this canned air out of the way. Get this PS5 controller that was charging out of the way because I have to. Because for whatever reason, when the PS5, at least from what I can tell from me trying over and over again to get it to work like it should, the PS5 does not charge things whenever it's in fucking rest mode. From what I can tell, it will for a little while, but then it'll stop, which is fucking annoying. It's bullshit. It shouldn't do that. If it's in rest mode, it should still be able to charge your shit. It should. The PS4 does that. Like, the PS5's rest mode is a dog shit rest mode. It fucking sucks. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, let me grab the box. Ooh, I really should have borrowed a box cutter from work or grabbed the knife while I wasn't in here. I really should have done that, but I didn't, because I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron. I should have a knife right in here. Yes, I do. So I have a knife, and we're gonna cut it open so you fuckers can, well, I mean, you already know what it is because of the title. You know, it's the Xbox Series X mini fridge. I think it's by the brand, or like the company that makes it is called Ukonic, I believe. I have a sharper knife, but it's on my vest, and I don't feel like going and grab my vest. Oh, did I fuck up the box? No, I didn't. Okay, good. We're good. I got worried for a second that I fucked up the box itself. There we go. Hell yeah. Holds up to 12 cans of soda. So is it regular size cans? Because I thought it looked, to me, these looked bigger in the pictures than regular Monster or regular soda cans. I assumed they were like Monster can sized cans because, you know, Monster cans are like regular can and a half, you know. So that's what I figured, but apparently that's not accurate. Fuck it. Let me put this down real quick. It's at a time like this that I wish I had like a mic arm for this thing, which I'm probably gonna invest in one. It'll probably be a cheap one though. Maybe we'll see. I'll think about whatever. I'll have to think about it, figure something out. I do see myself using this more often and I also do want to. I need to get another. Well, I probably won't need to get another one because I could just use the one because I don't really have anything else to use it for. A USB extender. I've already got. That's what I've got. That's what I had the headphones plugged into because I figured I'd be walking around. But I don't need to hear anything because I'm the only one here, so I don't know why I did that. This thing's got a pretty long cable on it already. But fuck it. Okay. So yeah. So we got here. Here it is. The 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So wait, how does it fit? Okay. Yeah. So the fact that they show there's a close-up, I saw it in the original pictures on Best Buy's website that there was like a USB plug on the front, and I wasn't sure if that was like just like a design choice. I was like, oh, well, the Xbox has the USB plug. Let's just put like a fake one on there. But the fact that this is like a close-up of it makes me think that it is like how I was hoping it was. It is a functioning USB plug, in which case I will probably get another USB 2 to USB-C cord and use this to charge my Xbox controller. because I think that'd be funny. Charging my Xbox controller with my Xbox fridge. And I'm a PlayStation fan, but I like this is too fucking cool. It's a fucking mini fridge in the shape of the Xbox, and it's for the price. It holds a good amount. For the price, for the fact that for the size and the price, I'd say it holds a decent amount because I have like a little mini fridge in my desk already. It's like a fucking, it holds like 6 cans, sorta, and it's like a little small Coke branded one. It's really old. It's dog shit. It's really not that great. So I'm hoping that this one gets a lot colder because that other one it wasn't really that good at keeping shit cold. So we're gonna do this live. We're gonna open this bitch up. We're gonna look in it. We're gonna see what we get. And you know what? Because we're doing this live and I can't be bothered to give a shit, I'm gonna put up my bag of chips here. I'm gonna eat me some chips. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that again. Still nobody in chat. Where the fuck you at, motherfuckers? Somebody watch my shit, please. Please watch my shit. I'd love to become a YouTuber and be able to quit my job so that way I can not fucking sweat all day long and bust my ass for less pay than people who do like a quarter of the amount of shit that I do in a day. Please. I really would like to be able to work from home and provide for my fiance, please. Pity me. I actually don't really give a shit. If I gotta work for a living, I gotta work for a living. If I could do YouTube for a living, then hey, I could do YouTube for a living. That'd be awesome. But I'm not holding out hope because it probably won't happen because the shit that I like, the content that I'd like to make, it's not original. It's not anything new. So it just makes it even harder to even get into that space as a YouTuber. But I got the instruction manual, so I mean, don't really feel like Jesus, this thing is bigger than it really is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I had looked at the measurements and whatnot and I've multiple times. Wow, I just barely, because I just mounted this yesterday because I was like, oh, I just mounted this yesterday because I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably have like a couple inches of space between the two. This is like barely, like holy shit, like maybe an inch and a half of space between the two, where the mini fridge will stop and the top of the mini fridge to the bottom of the other thing. But I am excited, bro. I am excited. Woo-wee. All right, let me put this down and take it out of the box. Alright, looks like there's nothing else in the actual box, but I'm someone who keeps the box for pretty much anything. Especially something like this. Like, you gotta keep the box for this. Let's see. So, looking at it, we've got, on the back, we've got the power, well, there's 2 different power things. I don't know. You've got Eco, Off, and Max, which, I mean, why would you not just leave it on Max if you want your shit to be cold? You want your shit to be cold, leave it on Max. I guess if you Eco, I don't know, I guess if it's empty, so you don't need it to be as cold, so, but you don't want it to get hot, I guess. Looking at this thing, I really wish I had, like, a light. Actually, funny enough, I've got a flashlight, so, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually kind of perfect. So as you can see right here, you've got your fake, I'm assuming USB plugs. I'm assuming that's the slot for the expansion thing, like the like fucking $200 SSD expansion card or whatever. Looks like an Ethernet plug, and you've got your HDMI and then your power cord right there, and then you've got a little speck of styrofoam. So that's the back side of it. It looks pretty good. The top, I mean, it looks like the top of an Xbox. It's got some green. It's got your vents. Looks pretty alright. Pretty good, pretty cool. Pretty fire, you know? Pretty fire, my dudes. Goddamn, so much fucking styrofoam on the sides. I hate styrofoam. Don't package shit with styrofoam. It's not really necessary. You come to the front, so it's got a button on the front for whatever this does. I'll have to look in the manual. And as I can see, it is in fact a real functioning USB port. That is fucking awesome. Xbox, that's fucking awesome. That is fucking cool. That is probably the coolest choice you could have done, is to do that. That is hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. That is so fucking cool. I love that. My one big worry is that the fact that all the power plugs and everything are on the very top, which doesn't make sense, because if I'm gonna put this on, this is going to be right, because the reason I put this all on the desk and I have it at this angle, because this is where I plan on keeping it, right here. I might move it over a little bit. I might do something. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But it's gonna be right here. This is where it's gonna stay. And my the thing is, with the plugs being on the fucking top, all my outlets and stuff like that are down here, like on the floor level. So putting the fucking power parts at the top, I understand why they did that, because there's nothing up here on a regular Xbox, and they wanted to have like the model like HDMI and Ethernet and all that at the bottom. I get it, but I would have been okay with them not doing that for the sake of being able to put the plugs down there, so that way it makes more fucking sense. But whatever. Got the so now we've got the fridge itself, which where did I put it down at? There we go. So as you see, actually, I guess I'll just grab I'll just grab you. You know, we're just gonna grab you. We're just gonna bring you in. We're just gonna bring you in. All right. Let me get out the way. So let me hold this and let me just do this. Let me just do something like this. Yeah, there we go. So, you know, you've got the two little baskets on the door, which I don't understand what you're really going to be able to use that for. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. You've got your shelves that come out. The little baskets on the door also come out, so that's good. Pretty big size. I mean, honestly, I was thinking I thought about using it to like store my like, you know, some cans of Coke and shit, which I very well might, but looking at it, if I wanted to, I could just store like a couple of cans of Coke at the top here or something like that. Like, you know, only like 2, but it's like wouldn't, you know, just change it out enough time regularly. So okay, so the shelves click, like kind of have like a click in and out, which is good. Means that they're gonna be secure. Means they're gonna be tight, nice and secure. Okay, the door's got a decent opening area, and yep, it can hold a bottle of Kraken rum, and at the same time, it can't. Never mind. Okay, so, oh yeah, that bottle of Kraken is fucking just barely fitting in there too, so. I could put this in here, keep a couple of cans of Coke and shit around it. Ooh, that's a nice cold rum with some nice cold Coke. Ooh, hell yeah. Because I know any bottle of, although my typical rum that I use the most is Malibu, but I know the bottles are bigger than these. The Malibu bottles are bigger than Kraken, so I know that wouldn't really be able to fit that in there. So that kind of sucks, but you know. And now to test, let's see, I don't know if these will fit. No, these won't fit. But I think that those little shot bottles of like whiskey or vodka and whatnot, I'm pretty sure those would fit up here. And if they do, that's that's awesome. I may try to see if I can find one. I may later on my own time see if I can find one, see if it'll fit. But yeah, these things do come out, which is pretty good. It's not very fun doing it one-handed, but you know, Overall, the whole thing is definitely very well made. 100%. Anyone says it's not good quality, they're a fucking liar. Yep, seems pretty good. All right, because I'm doing So we're gonna leave you in there. I mean, it sucks that there's no way to store these. Why is that like that? I don't know. Let's take a little look through the instruction manual. Let's see. Mode of operation, eco, energy saving mode. Fan. This will affect the speed of how quickly the temperature will reduce inside the fridge and cool your items. Max. Eco max without having to power down the unit. Simply slide the switch on the rear of the cooler. The Xbox logo LED light. The Xbox logo LED light on and off switch, which I'm assuming is probably that button on the bottom, just like on a regular. Oh, that's usually the pairing button, but oh well. Door handle is about a DC power. So there's 2 power cables. Do you have to use both? Oh, so there's one that's wait, what? Why would you need a wait, what? You have an AC power cable and a DC power cable. And from the look of it, one is the plug that you would, plug into like a regular socket, and the other is like the one that you'd plug into like a cigarette lighter in a car. Why the fuck would you need who the fuck is gonna put this in their car? Like, who would put this in their car? Who the fuck's gonna put this in their car where they have the ability to power it with a fucking cigarette lighter? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all to me personally, at the very least. It doesn't make any sense to me personally. Maybe it makes sense to someone else. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Oh well. Yeah. So let's look at the power cords. Let's see about this. I know this probably sounds terrible because I know this mic isn't it's not a great mic, but it's a functioning mic. That's a cigarette lighter plug. Why is this included? Like, is this for I guess, is there some sort of international, some sort of country overseas that you have these inside the home? Because I'm not familiar with any country that's like a where that's like a regular thing. Like, why is this like this? It doesn't make sense to me. It's very weird, and it doesn't feel great quality. It feels a little cheap. But who fucking cares? We're in America. We don't fucking need that. That one's definitely that's definitely just meant to be for people to put that in their fucking car, because that shit just feels way lower quality. Like, just grabbing the regular plug power cord thing, just off the bat, you could feel the higher quality. How long is this? Actually, longer than I was expecting. Although, with how tough the cable is, it's got enough give to where I don't have to have it sticking too far out from the wall. And I was worried about it being like a block, like one of the block plugs for the outlet. So I was like, how am I gonna get that down the backside of my fucking desk? But with it being like this, yeah, I can get it down the back end fairly easy. So now to do that and to plug it in and to turn it on, motherfuckers. So yeah, let's get going with that. I was kind of hoping, I saw like a little gap in my tripod. I was hoping I could put this there and it would be like, ooh. Alright, so that was cool. We got it set up. But I got a phone call. I gotta go help with something real quick. Shouldn't take too long, a couple minutes. So I will be going to do that, and then I'll be right back as soon as I fucking can. Cause of course, while I'm in the middle of doing something, someone needs fucking help. That's always how it is. Nobody can ever do shit on their own, or get someone else to help them. So fuck it. There we go. All right, so I'm back. I got the cord. The cord's plugged in. It's going down behind the desk. So now I'm gonna go down there and pray that it reaches to my power block. Ugh. I need a light. Do 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 do. Oh yep, that's it. And it is now plugged. I was holding. It is now plugged in. Now it is time to see. So is this the light for the front? Yes, it is. That's pretty fucking cool. And that's the light for the top. Sweet. So there's a button right above the I guess what would be the ejection button that turns on the light to the top, which is pretty cool. And then there's the button which would be the button to pair the controllers. Boom, right there. Lights up the little Xbox on the front. That's pretty cool. And so now we're going to turn it to... Fuck, I forget which way is max, which way is eco. Let's take a look real quick. Alright, we're going to put it on max, because why would you not want it on max? So, it does make some noise. I didn't really think about that, putting it on my desk. Okay, so eco is a little quieter. Eco's quite a bit quieter. So I guess whenever I'm not using like my microphone, I'm just by myself or whatever, I can put it on max. But whenever I'm in Discord, I'll put it on. I guess I'll end up putting it on eco for the sake of everyone else, and for my own sake to not have to hear them bitch about the sound. So basically, I'm gonna keep it closed for a bit, and have that be that. I think while I do that, I think I want to switch topics over. No, I want to do that as a separate stream. Do that after this. So I guess just bullshit for a bit. I guess I'll just bullshit for a bit while that picks up. Actually, I'm gonna put it on max just to see. Cause I want to, because even though it makes noise, put it on max. Get it so it can get nice and cool. All right. So okay. So it seems like the right side of it, when you're looking at it, this is around here is where the heat comes out. But right over here, it's cool. It's nice and cool air coming out. So this might even help keep your fucking room cool. You know, like a little mini compact AC unit type thing. So, okay, so that's where the cool air. Oh, so that's where the cool air comes in. Oh hell yeah. Oh, that shit's gonna be fire. I'm already calling it. Totally worth the money. Totally worth the money. $100? $100 for this thing? It looks fucking cool because it looks like a Series X. It's got all the lights and the doodads and dingle boppers and whatnot. They all light up and shit. That's pretty fucking sick. It's got I'm almost certain it's a working USB port on the front. And in fact, we're going to test that out right now to see if it is a working USB port. So we're going to take plug you in. So it goes in. So it fits a USB plug. And is this thing missing battery? Yes, it is. So if this actually works, when I plug this in, it should start charging. Holy shit, it actually fucking works. That is awesome. That is impressive. That is fucking cool. I am totally going to get a USB-C plug to put in there to use it to charge my shit. Because that is fucking cool. Only reason I can't use this USB-C cord is because it's a dual-sided USB-C. I'm pretty sure it's the one that came with my PlayStation, and it's fucking so stupid. Why would you put a USB-C plug on the fucking PlayStation? Especially in play, because usually most consoles, apparently not this generation. I remember the PS4 had 2 USB plugs on the front, USB 2.0s or whatever, or USB Type A's, whatever the fuck. It's USB Type A's or whatever. But now the PS5, it's got one normal USB plug and then a USB-C plug, which is fucking dumb. Like, why not just have 2 USBs and then one Type C? That'd be so much better. And the Xbox Series X, I know that the Series S for sure just has one USB plug on the front. It's got like another 1 or 2 on the back, but this one's got 2 on the back. If it was a real thing, but it's got the one on the front. It's like, what happened to having multiple plugs on the front? It's like you have to get a USB hub, like how the PS4 had like USB hub things that you plugged into the USB in the front, and it gave you more USBs to use on the front. It's like you have to get one of those types of things now with the new generation of consoles. It's fucking lame. It's fucking dumb. It's fucking lame. And frankly, I'm not going to stand for it. Uh, USB port, USB, USBs matter. All right. That you guys want to know my true political beliefs? What I really believe? USBs matter. Give us more USBs on your fucking consoles. All right. That's that's the that's probably the extent of my creativity. Trying to think what other shit's going on in my life. I got a Genji. I got a Genji Funko Pop. It's over there. You know what? No. I'd have to move too much shit to do a Funko Pop tour. I have a Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima Funko Pop on order from Amazon because the price went down finally. So I ordered one immediately because that's probably one of my favorite games of the last generation. Yeah, it is. That's yeah. Second, my second favorite game probably would be Spider-Man. I'd say for like top 5 of like games that came out, like exclusive games that came out in the last generation of consoles that are like one of my favorites would be Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, God of War, Sunset Overdrive. It's not all PlayStation. I do play Xbox games as well. Sunset Overdrive is a phenomenal game. What would be my fifth pick? Games that came out exclusive games that came out last generation. Like Days Gone was all right. It was pretty. Days Gone was pretty good. I don't think that would be one of my favorites though. I haven't even finished the fucking even the main story. I haven't finished the game at all. No, that's not an exclusive. I guess Ratchet and Clank, like the remake or reboot one, like not Rift Apart, the other one that came out on the PS4. I guess that one. That was a good one. Oh no, fuck me, I'm an idiot. Horizon Zero Dawn. That shit. Fucking. For anyone who doesn't know, I am 21 years old. I still live with my parents. Well, technically, me and my parents live with my grandmother. Although me and my fiance do plan on trying to buy the house from her, and then my parents would probably move out, since they're old enough. They don't need like a fancy place. They'd probably just get a fucking camper or some shit, and that's probably what my dad would like to do, just have a camper somewhere and just live in that. I know his ultimate life plan is to get a houseboat and go out to the Florida Keys and live in a houseboat as his retirement, but I don't really know if that'll ever happen for him. I mean, I hope it does, but who knows with what he does for work and how just inconsistent money is with that job. I mean, who knows? Yeah. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. I know some people would be like, "Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn or God of War, those aren't exclusive. They're on PC." Yeah, they came out on PC like fucking years after they were already on console. They were exclusives. They're PlayStation exclusives. They're still PlayStation. They may not be console exclusive. They're still PlayStation exclusives. Like, that doesn't really make sense. But it's like they're PlayStation exclusives. Like, come on. Like, because like with that logic, like people being like, whenever I tell people like, oh, at least PlayStation still has exclusives on like Xbox, because Xbox really doesn't. It's like, oh, Forza, Halo, Gears of War, like all those fuckers have been on PC for the longest time. Like none of that shit's exclusive. Forza 5 not exclusive. I literally, I played it for the first time. Whenever I first played it, it was on I downloaded it through the Game Pass and went on launch day on my fucking computer. Like it's. Yeah, and yes, I have an Omen pre-built. It's fire. If anyone says it's not fire, you're just wrong. Like I outperform all of my friends that have like their own like self-built PCs and my shit, because it's got better parts and whatnot, and it outperforms theirs. Maybe not as far like, yes, I guess the cooling situation could be a little bit better than this full front glass panel, but I mean, there's room for multiple fans, I believe. So I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably get another fan installed. But you know, who cares? It does good enough. It doesn't really overheat. It's quiet as all can be. You know. Give that some more time. God, my fucking feet feel like they're getting stabbed. I don't know what the fuck's stuck in my carpet. But yeah, those games are definitely exclusives. If you're gonna say that they're not exclusive because they're on PC, then Halo's not an exclusive. Forza's not an exclusive. Be like, yeah, but it's Microsoft. You gotta play them on. They're on. It's all Windows though. It's all but that's different. Like Windows, I'm pretty sure this is how it works. The company Windows, the company, owns Xbox, right? But if something only comes out on the Xbox console, then it's an Xbox exclusive. If it comes out on Xbox and on Windows for PC, then it's not an exclusive. That's two different platforms. It's two different things. Like, yeah, one company owns the other, but they're still separate companies. Like, they're not just one company. I can't help but just look here instead of looking at the fucking webcam. I'm gonna try to. I need to stop that. If anything, I need to get like a fucking screen behind the webcam or if anything, I need to just set the webcam up over here next time, and so I can be like looking and talking. But that's for next time. But yeah, I mean, and I'm not talking shit. Like, Halo Infinite was alright for like a couple days. Other than that, it was god awful. It's not very good. It's not very fun. Even the campaign is just kind of meh. Forza, I like Forza. I've got like a whole racing wheel setup thing. Like a racing wheel, like on a stand that I can just unfold and hook up and whatnot whenever I want to play with that. I'm trying to think, what other like kind of gaming news can I talk about? Upcoming games, I guess. Yeah, talk about upcoming games. We could do that. You know what? Let's change it up. Cause I don't really have an easy way to move it, so there's really no point. Got fucking Modern Warfare 2 comes out in October. I'm pretty excited for that. I think I'm gonna pre-order it so I can play like the beta or whatever that comes out for it. Overwatch 2 also comes out in October. I'm excited for that. I mean, I'm not excited about the Moira change because it's dog shit. Anyone who disagrees and says that it's like a good thing, a good change, you're wrong. And I mean, if you think that it's a good change, you've never played Moira in your life. So, because Moira is one of like my main characters that I do play. Like my overall main is definitely Ashe. I love playing Ashe. Ashe is one of my favorite characters. I really enjoy playing. I really enjoy playing her. She's just got good. Because she's a DPS class. She's a attack or DPS class character that's got really good crowd control because of like her bomb, and you can do a lot of AOE damage and a lot of AOE DOT damage. So I really like that in a character, which is also partially why I like Moira, because she has really good AOE damage. And she also has really good healing and whatnot. And actually, that makes me want to bring up, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. So, let's figure this out, bitches. So we're going to bring the display capture up over the webcam. We're going to turn it on. Ooh. And then we're going to... Or no. Yes. And then we're going to shrink the display capture. We're going to move everything over to the second. We're going to move these over to the second monitor. Ooh. So we're going to move these over to the second monitor. We're going to open up this, maybe. Bring you over here. Go to TikTok like usual. I still need to fix that. Oh wait, no, it wasn't on TikTok. I'm an idiot. It was on Twitter. It was on Twitter. Or should I save this for the next video and do this? Actually, yeah, we're gonna save this. We're gonna take that off. And now I think it's been long enough we can check the temperature of the fridge to see how cold is it in the inside. Now this is with it's been on max this whole time because I really wanted to see how quickly and how cold it could get in a short time I'll probably end up having it on eco for the majority of its use whenever I'm using it. So let's see. That's cold. That's a good temperature. Obviously, over time, like with longer time, it'll get even colder. That's pretty good. Like whatever cans you have up at the top, those things are gonna be nice and cold. That's pretty good. I like that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. I fuck with it. I can't speak for anyone else, but I fuck with it. It's nice temperature. So yeah. I think if I had to score it from 1 to 10, I'd say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It hits a good temperature pretty quickly. I like that it's got the multiple settings because it's for gamers. So because I feel like they know a lot of people are gonna have it on their desk, and like if they're in a group chat or like a Discord call, you don't want background noise like this thing puts out whenever it's on max. It's got all the lights and shit. Like they didn't have to do that. Like that's awesome. And the fact that you can choose if you want them on or if you want the different lights off. I think that's a really cool little touch. I feel like that's a nice little touch. That's a nice little touch. The USB plug on the front, that's also a really cool little touch. Just my own, like the thing that I actually know I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 instead. The only thing that brings it down for me is the fact that the power cord plugs in at the very top. That's the only thing that brings it down for me. I feel like if you're gonna have the plug at the very top, then the thing that how it actually plugs in, it should be like a already made right angle thing. Because with the way it is, you'd have to bend it if you wanted it sitting closer to a wall. I just feel like it's not very. It's 9 out of 10. Is it worth $100? Yeah, I think $100 is a good price. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's probably a little cheap. Although a friend of mine's friend, because mine just shipped it just shipped out like 2 days ago, and it just came in. A friend of mine, his friend, he told me about how his friend went to the day that I found out mine shipped. He went to Best Buy. His friend was at Best Buy, and they had one in stock or whatever in the store and whatnot. And he brought it up to the register, and the girl like rang him up. She didn't scan the barcode on the box or whatever. She just entered it. She just punched in whatever numbers and only charged him $65 for it. And I was like, what the fuck? That's some bullshit. That chick will probably be fired because that's like $40. It's like $35 or $40 off of a brand new product, like just recently released. That's supposed to be $100, and you sold it to someone for $65. Like either his friend was lying, or that chick was just stupid, or she just wanted to get fired. It's the only real things I can think of, only logical solutions. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for right now. That's pretty... Yep, recommended. I don't know, I ramble because I don't really know how to end these things. I'm not very good at ending a video or a stream or anything like this. I'm not good at it. So yeah. I've been I'm Time Harley. I'm Harley. I'm Time Lord Gaming, TLG, whatever you want to call me. I don't really care. I'm gonna be doing another stream right after this. It's gonna be like another video where I'm gonna have some stuff, like some Twitter stuff and some TikTok debate shit to go over, talk about, and I'm probably gonna leave the camera in this kind of setup, and I'll probably I may, I'll figure something out. I may move everything a little bit, so that way I may change it up a little bit, do a little different orientation for it. We'll see. But I like this. This was cool. I like this. I like standing up and talking. I like this. I may end up investing in a better microphone like this, like a higher quality one, because I actually really enjoy holding a microphone like this and talking into it and stuff. I really enjoy this. So I may invest in something because this is surprisingly fun. Yeah. Until next time. See you guys around, motherfuckers.